Ooh, okay. Let's go and see it here. I think I saw the description. I think we're going to get some new information about version 2.0, like second season, basically. My
Hello
turn.
everyone, I'm Y. Welcome to today's Dev Talk.
Ayo.
It's been nearly a year since
Damn.
the official release of Zenless 0, and we like to thank all
Damn.
programs.
Pretty good English.
Our team will also like to use this opportunity to share with you some of the development progress for version 2.0.
Yeah, version 2.2.
And our plans for the future.
2.0, 2.0, by the way. Sorry, my bad. Okay. I'm actually curious to see.
In Season 2's story, we will follow the protagonist to a unique area within New Eritol, Wi-Fi Peninsula, which will be the main stage for the story of version 2.0. Wi-Fi Peninsula is a district of the Throne Quarter near the Leminian Hollow. The earlier settlers of this region were tasked to monitoring the highly volatile Leminian Hollow.
Okay.
And the name Wi-Fi is derived from the Cantonese characters for protect and anomaly.
Yo, I gotta give a shout out to the guy speaking English all this.
Later, an outpost was
established. I say this guy's doing a good job.
Became the city area, Phalium Heights.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm going to show it. Let's go. Overlooking the bay with its beautiful scenery.
It looks pretty sick.
Area rich in porcelain, a precious material that's highly resistant to.
Yo, are they going to show any new characters? I'm gonna freak out at showing new characters.
Porcelain has this become the core industry of Wi-Fi Peninsula.
I'll probably not stop talking Wi-Fi Peninsula.
However, lies a tangled mess of factions.
Okay.
Here, we'll gradually unravel the clues we
so
planted.
probably next batch after this new one with Vivian and Ugo, we're going to get a new one.
Incidents. The conspiracy behind the mysterious exhaustive.
So I guess like each main sector or region is going to be based on like a, a new main patch.
Will encounter agents from various
come on! They're gonna show it to me. What is one?
New adventures.
Anyone gonna show it?
That way seeker with yellow cape.
Oh my god!
Is none other than Yixuan, the current leader of Yunhui Summit.
Okay, she's already amazing.
As a key character in season 2.
Ooh, I like the wings. The wings are so cool.
The protagonist will gradually uncover her mysterious
Yo, I need to go back later and look at her.
And become a new disciple of Yunhui Summit. Yixuan will become our steadfast support and guide us in her craft as our mentor, helping us explore the hollows.
Wasn't she the master of the little girl that we saw in the Hollow Zero? I think she was.
That we all familiar with.
Oh, we're going to finally see them?
Previously revealed idol faction, Angels of
Oh my god, they actually seen the idol faction?
In season 2.
Yo, they've been cooking with this idol faction for a while already.
Released on April 13th. More information about the various factions will also be revealed then.
Yeah, I think she's the master of Fubufu. I forgot the name, but yeah. Compared to the regular update, what's special about
the content direction of season 2 will not just be simply adding more characters and areas.
Okay.
We've been taking feedback from our practice very seriously and incorporated this feedback into our design philosophy, making an adjustment from the ground up.
Damn, okay.
I'll be sure
I'm excited.
The results with you all during the program. The most noticeable change is in the map.
Oh, the map.
We've completely revamped the entire map experience.
Damn, okay. Really?
The residential areas with compact zones at the system level, providing a more fluid and engaging gameplay experience. For practice. First, let's talk about the design of the main city area.
That's definitely an interesting choice.
We made the area much larger to ensure comprehensive city functionality while allowing for potential expansion in future versions.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Also reducing logging times caused by scene transitions.
Oh yeah. Okay, that was a problem that it had since 1.0. Like the streets where we live, there are so many transitions for no reason. Like, oh my god.
Savvy video store owner, helping Yunhui
so that's very nice.
Manage various aspects of Suibian Temple. Will also be
yeah, honestly, I really like the vibe of the city.
This new gameplay features management simulation elements, and the new features such as bamboo dispatch, integrating residential areas with exploration areas, and creating a smoother experience. As for the visuals, with the help
can I wait for the music as well?
Maintenance of the properties,
Uh-huh.
Fabian Temple will gradually be restored to its former.
Honestly, I really like when games do that, you know. Depending on things the way you do in the story or events, it changes like the place after a while.
The frequently mentioned loading issues has also been resolved in Failum Heights.
Okay.
Previously, due to a limitation in the underlying design, the video store that properties see from outside along the street does not match the actual size of the video store from within.
Oh, okay.
So we need a loading screen to bridge the interior and exterior.
Oh, are they going to fix that then?
In Failum Heights, however, returning home is no longer a process that requires waiting. Additionally, we've optimized the pathway in Failum Heights.
Okay.
The function area.
I wonder if we're going to get another base there as well. Similar to how we got like a mini base in The Outer Ring as well.
And streamlined.
Well, with our car.
That overall experience will become smoother and more.
Yo, but that's very nice. That was like something a lot of people like kind of complaining here and there. It wasn't the biggest on the list whenever the game first came out, but it was something that people were like talking about it.
The aerospace city has long been devoured by the Hollow. The Ether stable area.
Yo, I want to see the. I remember when I first saw her disciple, I was so excited. Ooh, I want to see her master.
2.0, we will begin our exploration of the Lemnian Hollow from the edge of the aerospace city. With the past few versions as precious learning.
Yeah, it's probably going to be, I assume, one of the 2.0 versions characters, most likely.
With larger explorable areas, more robust systems, and more streamlined guidance. One distinct improvement is that after completing their training at Suibian Temple, the proxy siblings no longer needed to return to the video store to access the hollows through the HD.
Okay, that's nice. That's a nice change, I would say.
Instead, they can now travel more conveniently between Failum Heights and the
yeah, that's nice.
City.
You know, they need to like.
The craft they will learn will also.
It makes sense, but also it cool to just skip the part. Okay, what improvements are in the new version? All right. They're probably going to show everything in the new version, special program, whatever we get there.
The travel system wouldn't just simply expand it upon. In Season 2, we've redesigned the travel system, changing from the original sliding area selection system to a larger map format.
Oh, so it's going to be like a full map then? Like a full map that you can explore and all that, or with a big area?
Along with the navigation features.
Wow. Okay, so no, we're getting a mini map. So okay, they're doing some changes then.
And a clear understanding of New Eridu's geographical layout. Regarding plot structure, we've also noticed that since special episodes and the basin stories are relatively independent story units.
Yeah, they kind of are.
The narrative structure results in weaker connections between plot points.
Honestly, okay. Funny enough, there's actually something I complain about. I especially complain about this. I remember.
Special episodes and basin stories.
Yeah. Funny enough, I actually complain about this. I remember saying, especially about like the Jane Doe episode, that it felt so out of nowhere. It felt so disconnected with everything we met. It was almost just an introduction to Jane, and that was it. Actually, I'm really happy they are changing this.
While ensuring that we do not compromise on its narrative quality. In addition to ongoing gameplay improvement, our team has also been constantly exploring the idea of bringing Zenless non-zero to users.
Oh yeah, I also heard that apparently, supposedly, like,
for launch on the Xbox.
Yeah, I heard about this.
We'll share more info with
Yo, that is really huge, by the way.
Xbox live stream.
That's actually a really huge thing. I don't have an Xbox, but I think the more consoles or platforms,
significantly diminishes the presence of the characters other than the main DPS.
Okay.
What should be a 3-person.
But yeah, I really like the fact that more platforms, all the better for any game.
So for the character combat design in Season 2,
okay, it was going to change.
We will enhance the functionality and performance of non-DPS characters. For example,
really?
If agents are switched out, they can still remain unbuilt.
Like they do with Trigger. Okay.
Visual indication of their combat performance.
I actually do like this. I like the follow-up attacks that they with Trigger, honestly.
Unfilled agent. Another possibility is adding new attack and defense mechanics for enemies. Specific moves might require specific counter strategy.
Okay, makes sense. I don't mind like teamwork and each team depending on the situation.
In certain special combat areas, enemies can gain certain advantages through specific conditions. Of course, Some of these are just preliminary ideas, while others might make an appearance in the version 2.0 special.
Ooh, you're already hyping this up. We
However,
didn't even get
the
version
ultimate goal
1.7
of
yet,
these
especially program yet.
optimizations is to enhance overall synergy between characters, elevating both combat and visual experience to the next level.
Okay. Can you share any size, design, function of the upcoming version? Oh, all right.
To sum up, in our future development plans, we are aiming to optimize events in 3 aspects.
Okay.
First, we'll continue improving on existing game modes.
Okay, makes sense.
Grand Muscle Adventure, Bamboo versus Ethereal.
Honestly, that's a good thing.
To make them more fun for players.
Like, it's always good, you know, because sometimes they added some cool mini games, like Hoyo does that. They added cool mini games here and there, but then they just let it just leave it there, and then they never like touch it again. It just you know, after a while, at least for me, it kind of miss, you know, the point. Like, oh well, I won't probably play it again. So it's really cool that they decided, you know, put more stuff into these modes, and they're going to bring them back.
Such as spending joyful moments with agents at hot pot restaurant,
Oh boy.
movie theaters, and more. We also hope that beyond the intense and thrilling combat events, players can also take a breather to enjoy the lighter story events.
Okay, are there any plans for future versions regarding characters? Ooh.
Every character is the result of our team's blood, sweat, and dedication. Our team has put in quite a bit of effort to ensure characters are relatively future-proof and have long-term value. Showcasing a character's charm isn't just about mindlessly beating up their stats, while maintaining each character's
yeah, I think that's Corin for Hollow Zero.
Enhance their unique traits.
It's really fun though, I would say.
Boosting their damage.
I love Hollow Zero doing
For
stuff there.
example, we'll supplement or even rework certain skills and their effects, tailoring them to each character's experience. Besides that, we'll also consider each character's role very seriously.
Okay.
While strengthening the characters, we will also take into consideration their compatibility with other characters.
Okay, alright.
In terms of storytelling, we hope that our characters, even those have already been released, can showcase their own unique charm. In version
I think it's cool. I need to wait to see
for
how it goes.
We'll get to see quite a few scenes between Lycan
Ooh, yeah, those two.
These interactions are crucial for the character's emotional investment in the long
Also, yeah,
run.
not partially spoiling until, you know, you were still alive, but everyone knows that already.
In different corners of New Everton. Although it might be challenging to do this well, we'll continue to work hard.
Alright, I kind of want to see how they do that when we get there. Like, how good a character is going to be in relation to everyone, like how is it going to affect all the stuff? I'm curious.
As a new team, we've admittedly fell short in the earlier stage in terms of both narrative and the gameplay elements. We've been working hard to make.
Yeah, I'll say they've definitely like been working, like, you know, getting feedback from everyone, like improving the game more and more based on the feedback. That's true.
Thank you, Proxies, for your continued patience, feedback, and support. In future content updates, we will prioritize ensuring content quality and humbly continue to welcome feedback and guidance from our.
It's always really good, you know, and
the utmost respect. We hope season 2 will bring Proxies a more complete.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Experience. If you
okay, I want to go back and look at her though.
Gameplay experience, we hope you will share more feedback through the official community channels. Your feedback and suggestions are crucial for our future content development. See you next time.
All right, so okay, before I want to go and look here. Where is she? I was a little confused for a second, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's her. I forgot the little character, you know, the little tiger girl that we met in Hollow Zero during this patch, and she did mention her master. So, but I was like, oh my gosh, show it to me. They didn't show it, but I was like, oh, god dang it. But from the looks of it, and from the little bird we see with her, which are probably her familiar looking at her, because, you know, the message is looking to see if she's doing okay.
For example,
let me go look. Ooh. Yeah, she is a bird. I was like, it's. Yeah, he has white hair as well.
We saw earlier. It's not.
All right.
Other than.
Looks really cool. White hair and all that. The eyes. I'm really curious to see what weapon she's going to be. Is it going to be just a sword or going to be something
the
else?
current leader of Yunhui Summit. She will make her debut as a key character in Season 2.
Yeah, I have a feeling she might be maybe on 2.0, most likely. I think that's the only... Oh, yeah. We got...
Besides Yi Xuan, who oversees Yunhui Summit, the defense forces Obo Squad that we all familiar with, as well as the previously revealed idol faction Angels of Delusion, will all...
Also, I think they didn't say it about the... I thought they were going to show the leader of the, you know, the Obo Squad. Like the chief, I think. I forgot.
Obo Squad that we all familiar
I thought there was, but no, I guess I just got confused about it.
As well as the previously...
Also, finally, this is going to pop out. You know, people being like, you hear about this idol squad forever, and like we'll never hear anything about it. I guess we're going to hear in version 2.0 live stream, whatever you get there.
We've prepared a season 2 teaser trailer to be released on April.
Also, people are crazy. On my own, April 13, like bro, where are we? Oh my god.
13th.
Oh, she looks so freaking cool. Yeah, just a little. I feel like, I feel like I didn't get a good look at her design earlier, but it's probably the wings, man. The wings. You know one thing? Might be a little bit of a weird tangent I'm going to do, but when Sarah appeared way back when she came out in Genshin, I was like, oh, she looks really cool. But one problem that I had with her, I barely ever see her wings. Like, never. Like, girl never used her wings for almost nothing. She was for the ult, but I feel like that's just a waste, you know? Like, girl, you're at Tango. You have wings and all that. You're like half bird, basically, and you never use it. I know I'm saying that. I don't even know what the freak is. It's probably just a cutscene and anything.
That way, Seeker.
But I do hope, like, whenever we see her in the story, anything gameplay, like, she uses her wings more, because like, if you're like, you know, have something anyway, why are you not going to show it? I can barely. Honestly, if she just was not in that case, if Sarah was just normal human, it would make no difference whatsoever. Like, seriously. So this is the mini rant. Man, she looks so freaking cool. I want to see a better look, like, up front. I like the whole, like, from here it looks pretty neat, but I want to see a little bit more. I do have a feeling, though, just based on this alone, her gameplay is going to be like something incredible. Like, let me say, like, some crazy DPS crap, just like flying around like crazy or something, and just, I don't know which weapon she would hear. I think she appears with any weapon here, but yeah, go they're just posing, looking freaking super freaking cool. But yeah, also I'll say I love the fact that I mentioned it earlier about the, you know, I think ever so often I did mention about the fact that, like, especially with the Jane episode, not too much to Virtual Revenge. Virtual Revenge, I didn't mind too much. Maybe because I really we didn't know too much personally about Section 6. So I didn't mind it too much. But the Jane one, it felt weird. It felt so disconnected to everything. It was kind of there just to, like, hey, do you know this character? She's called Jane. She's saying hi to you. Anyway, and that was pretty much it. At least Virtual Revenge, like, it connected to... Granted, it wasn't too much, but it connected a little bit to the plot later on. And it was mostly a way to properly introduce us to, you know, the Section 6, so we could see them later in the next patch after that. So at least that was that. But I'm really happy they actually mentioned that, because I was like, I had a problem personally with that, and I was like, wow, they actually took account of that. That's really neat. Yo, but I really like that I watched this. I was a little like, I don't know what this was. I was like, let's go check. I was like, ooh, wait, version 2.0? Ooh. So I'm really happy. And I cannot wait to see whenever we get the teaser. I think this teaser season 2 is probably going to be like usually Hoyo teaser before a big patch. You know, we're going to show all the main players in season 2, and the characters we're probably going to see there. Really excited. Really cannot wait. But yeah, I guess that's it for the dev talk. It was a really interesting watch, I'll say. Really happy that I watched it. Anyway, guys, tell me your thoughts about this dev talk. What you guys think about it? I guys are excited about the version 2.0 already. Are excited? Anything you're looking for? Like the new area, the new changes? I also like the fact that they talk about the loading times, which, you know, it was kind of annoying, I'll say. Especially, you know, that one, oh yeah, you need to enter one to enter your shop, the one to leave, and there's one that you go to the the behind part, and there's a loading there for some reason. Like, come on. So I like to address that in this new area. They're going to change it, so like this doesn't happen anymore. And if it happens, is way less. So yeah, that's very nice. Anyway, thanks so much for everyone watching, guys. If you liked the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Helps me a lot. And I hope you guys have an amazing day, and see you next time. Bye-bye.